Greetings guys, this is TVW slash TheVoltWithin here, and I'm going to kind of do something different. I'm going to do a review of a band slash single that just came out today, and I know it's been something that's been different on my channel. I usually do primarily gaming, but since I also love this band and I have a passion for music as well, I wanted to try something different. So if you're not really into this type of video, you can just kind of click off. But if you're a fan of this band and you've heard of this new single, I think you would be interested in this review. So the band and single slash song that I'm reviewing on this video is Alter Bridge, and they just released their new single called Show Me a Leader. And they just kind of posted it on Facebook, and you can listen to it as of right now. And I'm going to give my few thoughts on the song and really try to give a fair opinion about it, because I know a lot of people have some different opinions about this, and I want to be as honest and fair as possible. So listening to this song at first, it was really different, of course, from all the other Alter Bridge material that you hear from, even from the One Day Remains era, and then Blackbird, and then AB3, and then even Fortress at the same time. But when I was listening to this song, I already thought this had like a Tremonti feel. Now, although a lot of people were saying this has more of a Slash kind of feel to it, which I could kind of understand, because the way Miles Kennedy sings this song is kind of what his vocal style you would see or hear from listening to the Slash albums. Now, having said that, I did kind of have that vibe after I saw someone talk about that it sounded like Slash. But at the same time, it does bring a different type of feel to Alter Bridge. Now, a lot of great bands will also have mediocre type tracks and tunes, so it's kind of like you're gonna have some okay material from bands that you like. But when I was listening to this song, if you guys have listened to the Tremonti stuff, Mark Tremonti recently released Dust that came out a few months ago. And if you listen to the song The Cage, it kind of has a feel to that song when I was listening to this one, because it has like a really high energetic feel to it, and the tempo was really fast, and then the melody lines were pretty much melodic and just kind of up tempo type of feel. Now, I need to tell a lot of people that this was a stripped down version of the original song, because this was a radio edit. So it's basically, stripped down to the basic 3-minute format as you would see on most radio songs. So if you were to listen to the original track of this song, the intro, the 1-minute intro, is what makes this song different. And I think when people were listening to the radio edit, a lot of them automatically thought this was kind of a lazy type of song that they released. But, that's kind of a few people's opinions. But my opinions is that listening to this song automatically gave me a Tremonti mixed with a Slash type of vocal. Now, a lot of people have different opinions, but that's kind of how this song is. Now, the guitar solo work in this song is pretty much it's up there, it was on point. The guitar solo of Mark Tremonti is never really disappointing. Mark Tremonti is probably one of the most inspiring type of guitarists out there, with shredded melodic solos that I really enjoy. So listening to that was pretty much, I think that's what kind of saved this song. If the solo wasn't in there, like it was just straight up a song and then no guitar solo, I think this song would probably be my least favorite out of all the Alter Bridge songs. And I'm a big fan of this band, Alter Bridge is my favorite band. And if I were to say like my favorite album of this band, it would probably have to be One Day Remains and Blackbird. The other, I like AB3 too, but there was only a couple songs on AB3 that really hit me home, like Isolation, Ghost of Days Gone By, All Hope Is Gone, Life Must Go On, Wonderful Life. Those were pretty much the only songs I like. Oh, and Slip to the Void as well. And then for Fortress, I basically liked Cry of Achilles, Addicted to Pain, and All Ends Well. So those songs are only songs I really liked off of those albums. Whereas Blackbird and One Day Remains, I liked pretty much all the songs on those albums. So when the actual album comes out, it's pretty much a long album. There's like 13 songs on this album, and most of the songs are probably around 4 to 5 minutes as I heard from interviews. So this stripped down Radial song is not the real version. I think the real version is around 4 minutes and 40 seconds, around there. That's probably one of their shortest songs, believe it or not. So when the actual album does come out, it's going to be a really listened, catered album that it would take a lot of dedication to listen. And if you're a big fan of Alter Bridge, you will take the time to listen to all these tracks all the way through and really admire the hard work and progressive sound they're trying to go for. So that's kind of basically my thoughts. Leave it down in the comments down below what you guys think of this new single. I personally think it's not one of my favorites because if I were to listen to this type of song, I would just listen to The Cage by Tremonti, because Tremonti is known to go for the more speed metal type of thing with melody over on the top. And listening to this was just kind of the same thing as that type of song. So maybe that's kind of why I wasn't really into it, because it wasn't something I was really shocked to hear, because this is something I already heard. But that's just kind of my opinion. If either of you have not heard of Tremonti stuff and you like the song, I could kind of see why you would like it a lot. But that is basically the video for you guys today. I'll bring you guys another video coming up tomorrow. But yeah, as always, give a like if you like this video. And as always, guys, I will see you guys on the next video.